So in today's video, I will be telling you things you need to know before you come to North Cyprus.
Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications whenever I upload a new video. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I love you. So I will be taking this video from the angle of a student, because majority of the people that ask questions about North Cyprus are basically students trying to make their inquiries before they convince their parents, or parents trying to make their inquiries before they agree to let their children come to North Cyprus. So before you come to North Cyprus, I'll be reading from my book because I made some lists down on some questions that I used to get. So yeah, so before you decide to come to North Cyprus, first of all, you have to do your research. You have to find out about the school you're going to, find out about the course that you're going to study, and the country at large. You have to find out about the weather conditions, the type of clothes you're supposed to buy before you come, because the weather is definitely not the same with your country. So you have to make these inquiries, like make this research before you come. Don't base your research on what your agent is telling you, because in most cases your agent have not even traveled to this country, so they are basically basing their own research on what their other candidates told them. So you have to make this research yourself, or if you have somebody you can contact the person, ask them questions before you carry your bag, enter plane and start coming. Make your research, and most times the courses you pick might turn out not to be what you expect. Most of the schools will give you options to change the courses during registration. Most of them won't. So that's why you have to make your research according to your school about the course that you're going to study, because the curriculums differ according to schools. Next thing you're going to find out before you come to North Cyprus is find out if you can work. Check out my previous video on when I talked about works, and I'm still going to expatiate more on the type of works that you can work in North Cyprus. First, find out if you can work in North Cyprus. And if you're coming for work, make sure you have gotten your letter of employment before you hop on the plane and start coming. Make sure you have gotten your employment letter if you have been given an employment. Don't expect if you come to North Cyprus, you sit down and then start job hunting. You will not find a job. But as a student, if you want to work in North Cyprus, these are the jobs that you are possibly going to be doing. You're either going to work in a restaurant as a cleaner or as a plate washer. Let me make it palatable. As a dishwasher. You can work in the kitchen. Help them chop the stuffs for cooking, help them go to the store to get stuff for cooking. On rare occasions you find people that are waiters. On rare occasions, yeah, because I say rare occasions because it's kind of hard sometimes for people to get accustomed to the language. So being that you cannot relate to the customer, so it is rare for you as an international student that cannot understand the language or that cannot speak the language to be a waiter or a bartender. But it is possible. There are people that actually do these jobs, but it is rare. So basically the jobs that you will be doing is kitchen jobs, dishwashing, cleaning, stuff like that. Then there are sometimes that hotels can have a rush hour. You can work as an extra in these hotels. So in these hotels, extra in the sense that you're still going to be doing dishwashing, stuff like that, cleaning plates, cleaning spoons, things like that. It's basically surrounding cleaning something. Yeah. Most times some people work in casinos. Yeah, I've never worked in a casino, so I don't know the job description, but some people have opportunities to work in casinos, which are basically night jobs. So if you're comfortable with that kind of job, you can work in casinos. Then another kind of job that you can do as an international student, there are jobs like working in betting clubs, still based on cleaning stuff. So it doesn't go far from cleaning, washing, or you can do house cleaning. People will call, I want someone that will clean my house. You go there, clean the house, they pay you, you go. Sometimes if you're lucky, you find someone that will make you a constant cleaner for them, once every month, twice every month. So it doesn't go far from cleaning, restaurants, hotels. It doesn't go far from those jobs. So don't expect if you come to North Cyprus, you're going to find an office job that you suit up and then you can't go to office in the morning and there is nothing like that for you. I'm being as honest as I can be with you. Anyone who tells you otherwise will have to give you proof. This is as honest as it gets, because I've gotten these questions time and again. How can I come to North Cyprus? How can I relieve my parents from paying my fees? Can I work and train myself? It is not possible, because you are spending in another currency and they are paying you in their currency. For instance, you're paying your tuition fee in dollars, but if you're working in the school pays you in Turkish lira, which is not even close to the dollar equivalent. You understand? Sometimes you're paying your school fees in euro or in pounds and they're paying you in Turkish lira. It is not the same. If you're paying your fees in dollars or you're spending in dollars and then they're paying you in the same dollars or in euro or in pounds, yes, I can say that you can train yourself in school, or you can do some other things, relieving your parents of the burden of finances. But because they're paying you in their currency, which does not equate the other currency that you're using, that you're paying or you're spending, it is not possible for you to relieve your parents of that burden. You cannot train yourself in school while living in Cyprus or working in Cyprus. It's not possible. Next thing I'm going to, before you come to Cyprus, is accommodation. Before you come to Cyprus, make your inquiries. Find out where you're going to stay. If you have someone in Cyprus, find out where you're going to stay, whether you're going to live with a person or you're going to live in school. Sometimes when you come as an international student, the dormitories are full and then you'll be left with scouting for a place to stay. The school can allow you to stay in their guest house for a few days, but you still have to look for a place to stay. So make sure you find out where you are going to stay before you come to North Cyprus. Whether you want to live in a dormitory, call their numbers on these school websites, on the dormitory websites. Call them, find out if there is accommodation, find out how much they are before you start coming. Don't come and expect to just find a house sitting and waiting for you. There are people that are actually looking for these houses. Yeah. Now, another thing, before you come to North Cyprus, be prepared to adapt. You're going to be hit with a lot of culture shocks, some things that are so different from where you're coming from. Be prepared to adapt. Be prepared to change food. Be prepared to miss home. Be prepared to adjust. Be prepared to learn. See, the culture and the country will not change for you. You that is coming to the country will have to adjust and change to fit into the country. So if you're not prepared to adapt to the country, just don't bother coming, because everything is done differently. The mentality is different. The ideology is different. So you have to be prepared to adjust from what you used to know and adjust to what you are actually currently faced with. So if you're prepared to do all this, then you're sure ready to come to North Cyprus. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, share this video with your friends, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Ask me any question you want to know about North Cyprus, and even if I don't have the answer at the moment, I will make my inquiries and get the answers available to you. Like, come your way again with another vlog, tutorial, how to, or maybe a rant, of course. Bye.